न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन नायम भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्य शाश्वतोयम पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. So in this purport, Prabhupada explains the symptom of the soul. We cannot see the soul. आत्मा को देखना बहुत मुश्किल है. Just like we cannot see the COVID virus. We cannot see. If we would have seen, then we would have been very careful. We cannot see. That's why it is very dangerous that we get affected, influenced by it. Similarly, Atma cannot be seen. Prabhupada gives very nice example. Sometimes sun cannot be seen because it is covered by the clouds. We cannot see the sun. But when the sunlight is there, even the clouds, they are trying to cover the sun. But sun cannot be covered. You see in the sky, we are able to see everything clearly. It is a daytime. Yes, it's a daytime. The buildings, big buildings, big objects, they try to cover the sunlight, but they cannot cover the sunlight because the sunlight is so powerful, it's spread everywhere. So this body, we can see only this body. Just like we can see only clouds, we cannot see the sun. But by the sunlight, we can understand, yes, sun is there. Similarly, the symptom of the soul is a consciousness. By the consciousness of the body, the consciousness in the body, we can understand there is a soul in the body. Remember, what is the sign, what is the symptom of the soul? The consciousness, चेतना. आत्मा उपस्थिति है कि नहीं, कैसे पता चलता है? जब शरीर चेतना है तब हम समझ सकते हैं आत्मा है करके. When there is a soul in the body, the sign of the soul, the symptom of the soul is the consciousness. Body speaks, body smiles, body cries, body moves the body, moves the hand, moves the leg. It speaks, it eats. So all that symptoms, these are symptoms of living body. The symptoms of soul actually. So the Prabhupada gives nice example. It is just like we cannot see the sun, but by the sunlight we can understand the sun has come up. You see, early morning when you are waking up, how you will get to know it is a daytime? Oh, it is a day now. How you will get to know? Not by seeing the watch. Watch though, it is a 12 hours rotation, 24 hours rotation. 4 p.m., 4 a.m., 4 p.m. comes twice. If it is a analog watch, we cannot easily figure out a.m. or p.m. Yes. If it is a digital, then there is a display, a.m., p.m. kind of. How you will find out it is a daytime now? You slept so long time now. Now we have to wake up. How you will describe? How you will find out whether it's a daytime or not? Just by seeing the sunlight. बाहर देखते हैं, windows पे देखते हैं. We see through the windows. We see through the door. Is it light came? Sunlight came? When the sunlight comes, then we switch off our lights, right? So the sunlight is a symptom of sun. Sunlight is a symptom of sun. Similarly, the consciousness in the body, the consciousness through the body is a sign of the soul, spirit soul. Otherwise, we cannot see the soul. We cannot perceive the soul. Who can perceive the soul? Vipaschita. Katha Upanishad, Prabhupada is quoting this shloka. Na jayate mrite va vipaschit. Nayam kutastin na babuva kaschit. Ajo nitya shashvatoyam purano na hanyate hanyamane sharire. Only intelligent person. Vipaschit means somebody who is learned, having knowledge of Atma and Sharira. So this knowledge is very primary, very, very basic, very much important. We are not the body, we are spirit soul. If you hear Prabhupada lectures, Prabhupada again and again, he says this. We condemn this materialistic bodily concept of life. What is this bodily concept of life? Means I think that I am this body, I am so and so, I am connected to this. But when we understand, then we can see, we can understand the life and the spirit. Such person can see the soul through the consciousness. Through the consciousness, we can see the soul, presence of soul. But dead body doesn't have any consciousness. That's why there is no soul in it. The dead body doesn't have any consciousness. It doesn't speak, it doesn't hear, doesn't blink. We discussed that. So this consciousness is a very much deep study in the scientific field nowadays. Consciousness, different types of consciousness. You see, our body feels sweat. Yes, our body feels sweat. Our body feels cold. Who is feeling? Who is feeling? Does body is feeling cold? Does body is feeling heat? Who is feeling exactly? Anybody knows? Yes, Sadan Lalji. We are feeling cold in the winter. We feel very heated in the summer. कौन फील कर रहा है? कौन मैसेज कर रहा है ये? इतना बोलने के बाद शरीर बोल रहे हो? हम कौन है? हम कौन है? यस, सोल, आत्मा. यस, आत्मा is feeling cold. आत्मा is feeling heat. आत्मा is feeling it. आत्मा is feeling through the body. Understand this, through the body. बॉडी के शरीर के माध्यम से आत्मा मैसेज कर रहा है. हो ठंडी है, ठंडी है, ठंडी है. हो इट इज टू हॉट. इट्स क्लियर? या नारायण प्रभु म्यूट कीजिए. Mute yourself, not Narayan Prabhu. So here, if you see carefully, soul is feeling the cold, soul is feeling the heart through the body. Similarly, who is speaking? Who is speaking? Devotees, who is speaking? Through the body. Yes, very good. Soul is speaking through the body. Who is hearing? Who is hearing? Soul is hearing through the body. Try to understand this. Body cannot do anything on itself. Hand cannot rise on itself. The soul has to desire, then hand gets raised. So, soul is functioning through the body. This is a science. This is a subtle thing. Through that consciousness, we can understand there is a soul. The dead body cannot speak, cannot do anything. So only intelligent person will understand the soul. Only intelligent person can see the Atma. Otherwise, we cannot see that. We should become vipassita for that, intelligent for that. You see, there is one nice analogy given. Just like when you are playing games, when people play video games, there is a small prototype person. We represent ourselves in that game, like PUBG. We keep ourselves in that person. So my name is so and so, Rockstar. We create one account, and we create our own bitmap. I think in share chats there is something word, right? We give our hairstyle. We create our own personality in the share chat. What do you call that person? Anybody knows? We create our own profile. While we are creating our profile, we create our own personality. Okay, this dress I will give him. We design a person. What do you call him? Avatar. Okay, maybe avatar. Yeah, even Instagram, even nowadays share chat, very popular. Youngsters, they use this Bitmoji, I think. It is called Bitmoji. We create our own body, we design. So in a video games, when we are going to fight, actually we are not going, right? On our behalf, on our behalf, on our movements, on our desires, we are moving some prototype, the Bitmoji or that avatar in the video games. Have you remembered when you are playing in a games, even mobile games, on behalf of us, there are a person, there is an individuality, there is an individual person who is playing the games in the video games. Similarly, 2-3 members also join from different accounts. So we are not actually fighting. For example, here I am seeing some accounts, Chaitanya, Narayana, Pranavi, Bhanusri. So actually these accounts are not you. This is your representations. So how can I understand that you are there in the meeting? By seeing your accounts. Okay, Chaitanya is there, his profile picture is there. Bhanusri is there, her profile picture is there. I can understand that by seeing this, I can understand there is a personality, there is individual people hearing this lecture, discussion, right? So these are the signs, these are the symptoms of your presence here. Similarly, the consciousness is a sign, a symptom of the soul. But Prabhupada explains more from Katha Upanishad. He says there are two kinds of souls. Okay, first of all, we should understand I am not this body, I am soul. And body is able to speak, body is able to have some chetana because of spirit soul. That is the first thing we should understand. And second thing, we should go more deeper understand that we are just a soul. There is a super soul. There are two kinds of souls. We are Anu Atma. There is a Vibhu Atma, Paramatma. Super soul is Vibhu Atma. We are Anu Atma. We have a limited energies. We have a limited Shakti. We have a limited expose. But super soul, unlimited. Katha Upanishad says, Anor Anyan Mahato Mahiyan Atmasya Jantor Nihito Guhayam Tam Akriti Pashyati Vito Shoka Datu Prasadam Mahiman Atmana. It is said, if anybody understands that there is a super soul who is supplying everything to me, there is a super soul. Behind the soul, he will get Vita Shoka, he will get released from all the lamentation. When you understand there is someone who is helping me, there is someone who is supporting me, when there is someone who is nourishing me, then we will feel safe, we will feel very confident. No shoka, no bhaya. So we should understand, we are not the body, we are spirit soul. At the same time, we should understand there is a super soul also. There is a Vibhu Atma, who is a well-wisher of us. Upadishta, Anumanta, Bharta, who is a very master for us. That is a super soul. When we understand this super soul, then we get released from all the bhaya and shoka of this life. We should not think that, oh, super soul, I am the soul, I am only doing everything. No. This is a one step ahead. Soul is not able to do anything. Through super soul only, the soul is able to do something. I will give these three things. Hear carefully. These are the three things. Okay? This is a body. This is a soul. This is a... Okay? Here. See carefully here. This is a body. This is a soul. And this is a super soul. Okay? The body functions. It presents the symptoms. Soul desires. Paramatma sanctions. Soul is desiring lot of things. He wants to become Prime Minister. He wants to become everything. He wants to become a rich man. He wants to have a good wife, good husband. This soul has a lot of desires. But just having a desire is not sufficient, right? Soul have a desires. Only when Paramatma sanctions it, then body functions. Only when Paramatma sanctions the desire of the soul, then body functions. Now, for example, I wanted to have nice ice cream, okay, in the cold winter. Only when Paramatma sanctions, then only the ice cream comes, the body, matter comes. Okay, the body means Prakriti, basically this body and whole Prakriti. So this Paramatma inspires someone, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, because the same Paramatma is there in their hearts also. He will come, then I will get ice cream. Oh, Paramatma has sanctioned the desire of soul. The super soul sanctioned the desire of soul. My desire, Paramatma sanction, then the ice cream wala comes. Then I will get ice cream. Similar, just like that, The soul desires, super soul sanctions, and Prakriti functions. So we are not doing anything independently. Completely we are dependent on super soul. Without sanction of super soul, we cannot get anything. So this is a higher understanding. Okay? So soul is conscious of this body. Soul have a limited consciousness. But super soul is unlimited consciousness. Super soul knows what is going in your mind, what is going on in others' mind. Everyone's mind, super soul knows. But for me, it is very hard to know what is going in my mind only. Hardly. I can know something, but it's very difficult. Ourselves. So my soul, myself, soul, in this body, is only limited consciousness to know my mind, what is going in my thoughts. But super soul, it is staying in everyone's heart as a Paramatma. So the super soul knows everyone's heart. So that's why super soul is supremely conscious, soul is limited consciousness. That is the meaning of this shloka. Anor aniyan, mahato mahiyan. Super soul is Vibhu Atma, super soul. But Atma is Anu Atma. It is atomic spirit soul. We are atomic spirit soul. Super soul is universal spirit soul. Yes, Paramatma, Param Atma. Hare Krishna. This is a symptom of soul and super soul. That is limited consciousness and supreme consciousness. Hare Krishna. Anybody has any questions, comments, we can take. Maybe 2 questions we'll take. Let's limit it. 2 questions.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Banamma.
Prabhu, we also say that consciousness is also awareness, Prabhu. But in which case can we say that the consciousness is
See, awareness, consciousness, there is a difference. Awareness is just information. Awareness is just information. But consciousness means it's an experience. It's a beyond experience even. Awareness is just a knowledge. Okay, smoking cigarette is injurious to health. But somebody who have experience of it and they are really conscious about it, yes, it is very dangerous, let's avoid it. Maybe that is a negative sense. In a good sense, in a positive sense, we know, we are hearing daily, we are not the body, we are spirit soul, we are not the body, we are spirit soul. But this is just awareness, this is just information. But have you really experienced it? No. So when we really experience it, then we feel consciousness. Yes, I am the spirit soul, I am Atma. You are clear, Banusri? Does it make sense? Yeah. One more question. Any other devotee? Okay.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
हाँ, हरे कृष्णा सदन लाल जी, बोलिए।
प्रभु जी, हम सब जीव जो है भूल क्यों जाते हैं? जीव आत्मा, जैसे हम जीव आत्मा है, विश्रमणशील है, तो जो भी हम पढ़ते हैं या हमारे पुराने बातें जो रहती है कभी सब टाइम वो भूल जाते हैं, ये किस कारण?
Okay, good question. So Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Sarvasya chaham hrudi sannivishto. I am residing in everyone's heart. Matta smriti jnanam apohanam cha. I give the knowledge, forgetfulness. Krishna says, परमात्मा के जैसे बैठ के भगवान ही हमको बुला दे रहा है. Yes. We forget because of Krishna only. That's why we should pray Krishna. We need a grace of Krishna. कृष्ण का कृपा चाहिए. बट इसके लिए हमारा प्रयास भी चाहिए, बार बार सुनना चाहिए. हमको पता है हम शरीर नहीं आत्मा है, सुना है हमने, लेकिन बार बार सुनना चाहिए. तब हर दिन सुनना चाहिए, तब परमात्मा मदद करेगा. यस, ये आदमी तो बहुत प्रयास कर रहा है, मदद करो. ये ही इज डिजर्व्ड. For his desire, let me sanction it. So Paramatma also sees, is he deserved for what he is desiring? Then he will sanction it. So for the deserving, we should practice. Daily we should hear Bhagavad Gita, read Bhagavad Gita, chant Hare Krishna. We should practice, we should show our endeavors. Then Paramatma gets pleased. Okay, he's trying. Let me bestow this. See these slokas. I request all of you to by heart this sloka. Very important sloka. न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन. You try to by heart it. Paramatma gets pleased and he sanctions, he allows you. Yes, you remember this. Otherwise, small petty things we forget. So we should show our endeavors. हमको प्रयास करना चाहिए, तब भगवान प्रसन्न होके सैंक्शन कर देते हैं. ओके सदन लाल जी, ठीक है. हरे कृष्णा. Thank you all very much, devotees. We'll end here. If anybody has any questions, we can take personally or tomorrow. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So, Pranavi will take